if you could you mute yourself? It's doing it very slowly. But good morning. My name is Phyllis Nash, and I'm one of your co-founders and your chief sales officer this morning. I'm excited. Of course, it's a beautiful sunshiny day in Chicago. Don't know how cold or hot it is out there, but we're excited to be here. We're getting up, waking up to Wakanna, and this is the day that we get to speak to our CEO. She gets to tell us all about what's going on in Wakanna. So I recommend you have paper and pen out so you can take copious notes. But before we get to that, guys, before we bring her up, this is such a special day for her. We get to wish her happy birthday. Guess what? On her birthday. And I know it's a lot of you guys out there. So I know Dr. Pat, my co-founder, Dr. Rita's on the line. And
You have any more of these creamers?
up the line, guys. So don't say nothing in the background. You don't want to be heard because you are off of mute.
Do you
I
have any
want
more of
you
these?
all to salute and wish Melissa Boston a happy birthday before I intro her. So with that being said, Dr. Pat, are you out there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I hear all the background noise. And I'm gonna give it up, guys. You're off mute. So can we all sing say happy birthday? However you want to express happy birthday to our CEO, Melissa Boston.
Happy birthday, Melissa.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
I just had to do that, Melissa.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Well, good morning, you guys. I am Phyllis Nash again, your CSO, and I just want to bring up the special lady of the day, the hour, the minute, our CEO, our visionary, someone I've known now over 15 years, when she made an impact on my life. Because guess what? The day before, she fired her boss from a six-figure income in corporate America. It was providing that income and that lifestyle, but it wasn't providing her time freedom to spend with the people that she cared about the most. Went into social selling, guys, became MVP of 3 different companies. Well, went into it full time and became MVP of 3 companies, built teams in over 46 countries, did a pivot back in 2017 when someone asked her to be the CEO of their cannabis company. And she said, oh, no way, because she was not dealing with anything with the plan. But guess what? She was open-minded, guys. She listened to the testimonies. And because of hearing how this plan had changed the lives of so many people, she got into that business. And 2 years later, we now formed Wakanna. 2019, 420, coming up on our 3rd year. So without further ado, Melissa, are you out there?
Wow, Phyllis, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Just love you so much. Appreciate you for all that you do. You give me these accolades and oh my goodness, you make me feel 10 feet tall. But I really want to throw it back to you because of your leadership. I mean, I remember the first time I met you. I mean, how can I forget that first time? But since then, just to see you break so many records, change so many lives. And again, we go in this business from people you don't even know to business partners to friends and family. And truly, you are family. And I want to thank you. And oh my goodness, I want to thank everyone for your birthday wishes. Wow, that really, really warms my heart this morning. So I want to just thank you. I heard a few of you giving me a serenade. In fact, I woke up this morning and my husband was serenading me. And I was just feeling so loved. And I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart and let you know that I appreciate you all. I love you all. And I'm just super excited here to, yes, celebrate another trip, right? I tell you, another trip around the sun, right? And so we're just super elated about where we're at with Wakanna. You know, I want to thank you all for waking up to Wakanna today. And I want to definitely just let you know that this is absolutely going to be such an epic year. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just share our vision and mission real quick because I do want to make sure we share that for those who might be new on the line. But our vision is we exist to help end the negative stigma that has caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. Our mission is we are the catalyst to stir a movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs, formulators, and investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. Some announcements this morning. Oh my goodness. We did have our flat belly lifestyle this weekend, but I do want to announce, super excited because this coming Sunday, we have a brand new lineup and format. It's going to be exciting, guys. What we're really trying to do is get prepared for our wellness coaches. We know that everything we do must duplicate, right? If it's not duplicatable, guess what? It's just not going to build massive momentum. And so we're really going to bring some excitement to the call, and something that you're going to look at and say, wow, as a wellness coach, I can do that. And that's one of the most critical components of building a billion-dollar empire in the space of network marketing. Okay. And so we also are going to start sharing some awesome testimonials. In fact, it's super exciting when I'm on the flatbellylifestyle.com website, the community. If you've registered for the community, you're getting those email alerts if you sign up for the alert. And it's awesome because it tells you all these testimonials. Okay. So we're getting all these amazing results in every day from new people losing 15 pounds of waste, 20 pounds of waste, changing their lives. And we really want to bring that excitement to the call, okay? In fact, looking to actually present now our final version of a presentation. That's something we've been working on, just really looking at what are the key components that people need to hear to make a decision. How do we help you as a wellness coach help explain what is the bioscan? Why do they need to eat for their blood type, right? Really making this duplicatable. So super excited about that. New banners, okay? So yes, we have some retractable banners all designed for the flat belly lifestyle, okay? In fact, I believe it's 4 of them, and they're just awesome. And for those of you who do come out for the live scanning, you're going to see those because we're going to start to have them just first, have them available, and we might make some tweaks to them, but we feel like they're really, really great. But we want to give you guys a chance to see them, to review them, and let's just do things that knock it out the park by collaborating with our phenomenal top distributors. In fact, we have new postcards, new invites, just all the tools that you're going to use to win, okay? Another announcement is regarding certification. Yeah, certification is coming up. Stay tuned. We always want to do it the first Sunday and Monday of the month. Do recognize, because we do want to have a live version of these trainings, sometimes our trainers might be traveling or conflicts in schedule. So there's times we do have to ask for just a little bit of flexibility, but we have been working with our team just to ensure that whatever changes happen, you do get those much earlier, because we do recognize, you're telling your team, your new distributors, hey, mark your calendar for the first Sunday and Monday. And then when it changes, obviously that can be an inconvenience, but it's always best when you get that information up front and not at the last minute. So just stay tuned. But this is the first Sunday and Monday of the month. Now, we actually had a call with our March Madness crew, and I talked about our deodorant, okay? So let me just tell you an update. One, very excited about this. I guess it's now the 3rd formulation, okay? It's actually effective, which means it works. The last component now is we're actually working with some all-natural fragrance to really give you that fragrance that some people look for. Some people like it fragrance-free. We are utilizing, again, all naturals, okay? No parabens, no aluminum. It's just all natural ingredients. In doing that, natural ingredients are a little earthy. So I noticed when I used it the first time, I said, okay, what I loved about it is it works, okay? A lot of natural deodorants don't do their job, especially after 24 hours. So our deodorant absolutely works, but we do want to add some just natural scents to that. So in fact, there are some that are at the office. If you just want yours all natural, you're not really concerned about the scent, we can get that out to you. But if you want to wait for them to just do one little update to get that fragrance, again, it'll be all natural fragrance and none of the stuff that you see with the Proposition 65 and warnings or whatever. It's going to be the top of the line extract. So whether it's a mango extract, a vanilla extract, just know it's going to be pure and all natural and organic, because that's how we do it at Wakanna, right? We want to make sure as you're putting that deodorant under your arms. Recognize there's lymph nodes there. A lot of times what people do with issues surrounding breasts, they tell us that the deodorant is one of the top culprits because with deodorant, your underarm area has those lymphatic system, right? The lymphatic system. So it's really absorbing those toxins at an accelerated rate. And that's why, again, when people are challenged with their breasts, one of the first things they do, they operate on that underarm area where there's the lymphatic system that oftentimes is clogged. And so we want to make sure that we are putting only natural deodorant under our armpits, right? So a lot of the commercial brands that you've been used to, if you want to protect your body, protect your breasts, you want to throw those out and really go natural, whether you go with us, someone else. But again, with ours, we've also infused it with CBD, okay? It's loaded with CBD. In fact, I was looking and doing research, and the good deodorants with CBD, I found one brand that's one of the top brands, $44. I mean, that's crazy. Who can afford to pay $44 to get all natural, deodorant loaded with CBD? And so we really are excited because we've also introduced a price point that's going to be so duplicatable. So just stay tuned for that. But just know that our first job with our deodorant was really satisfying the people that actually won that. Remember, some of you know you won it. So you're going to be the ones that have the priority because, again, we did get those complete, but just know they're all natural, okay? So just know it's not scented. So you're going to notice that when you get it. Now, we do have essential oils in there, but again, they're not outpowering the other ingredients because of the fact that they're just very, very mild essential oils when it comes to the smell. And so with that being said, let's talk about March Madness. Oh my goodness, Phyllis, I was so excited. I couldn't help but just be a part of that last night. My husband had made reservations for several days. Like we had reservations for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because there was another celebration we were doing, with Phyllis and some of our crew, and I'll talk about that in a second. And so because of that, he ended up keeping the Sunday and the Saturday, right? And I'm like thinking, well, how can I work it out? I know we have our March Madness, so I tuned in by the phone, okay? So as we were on our way, right, to keep our reservation, I was just so elated when I saw, the teams come out with the team names and just see these team captains. I was just blown away. So just know that we are fired up. We are pumped up. And it's just nice, too, because we noticed there's a bye week, so you guys get to keep accumulating those points, so there's no elimination this week. I thought that was awesome, just to give you guys a chance to really get revved up, to get that momentum going, but knowing that all your points are going to count, right? So you're going to keep wanting to push hard. And I know many of you have really pushed, even these last 7 days, because since I think last Monday, the points have been accumulating. So get busy today. I also want to announce that Sylvia Covington, okay, our new Director of Customer Service. I mean, that is something we need to celebrate because Sylvia just takes care of everybody. I know our customers love Sylvia, our distributors. We get so much positive feedback. So we are so appreciative of Sylvia Covington in this new role. And she will be working with Tariq, who will be our customer service lead. And then, of course, we have Sharon, brand new to the customer service team. And so just be nice, guys, okay? We have new people joining. And so just know that you want to really give them that patience they deserve. But it's exciting, though, because Tariq's working right there side by side with Sharon. So she's getting that hands-on coaching. But just super excited about our awesome and amazing customer service team. They are the best. They truly rock. And so what I want to say just today in my message, because I woke up today, and as I woke up today, yes, it's my birthday, I'm getting phone calls, my husband's serenading me, and I'm thinking, okay, because I got to admit, I am not the one, to focus on my birthday. I just never have done that. I do like the milestones, though, so don't get me wrong. There's been some milestones where I've had some epic parties, right? And I know next year is a big milestone. I turn 50. So, yes, my celebration is going to be in Dubai, God willing, okay? And so, but, this month, February, my birthday month, it's been especially hard. I know most of you know who've been on this call, with us since we've started, that in February of 2020, February the 9th to be exact, I lost my grandmother. And, my grandmother, was really the rock of the family. She was just our shero, someone who in her 90s was such an activist, right? Out there just ensuring she was protecting people and standing up for the rights of people. In fact, every time I look at certain things about our hometown, my grandmother's picture comes up, and she comes up in this wheelchair, and she's out there with the mayor talking to the community, okay, trying to really ensure that she is there to help protect people's rights. And that is just something that is so near and dear to my heart, and the way she fought for us, no matter what we were going through. And so for her to pass in my birthday month, it just hit me, like a ton of rocks, right? Like just a ton of bricks. And then, of course, February the 26th of last year, losing our beloved TJ just 2 days before my birthday, okay? So not only was he a son to me, blood could not have made us closer, but he was also our senior vice president. So just know that this past year, without him for all of us, right? I mean, it's been rough, okay? Because he really was there to do so much. But it's amazing how God works. Because when I really think about the fact that Tariq, my biological son, was really a brother to him, and then when we think about Christian, who's recently joined us, I mean, TJ's known Christian since Christian was 13 and TJ was 14, okay? And to have both Christian and Tariq now involved in major ways, what I know is TJ is absolutely our guardian angel. In fact, just in the last couple of months, bringing Christian on board has really taken off a lot of weight off me. And I am just so grateful and thankful that it's just, a lot of times we don't understand things in life, but we just have to trust the process. And that's the one thing that TJ would remind us. Trust the process. A lot of times we just, we're so caught up in our feelings, and that's okay. We have a right to be angry. We have a right to be sad. We have a right to grieve. But oftentimes you have to put yourself back and do a reset and just realize a part of life also is trusting the process. And I really want to thank Van Johnson, who gave me some words of wisdom, okay? Because I was sharing this with him. I said, February is really hard, not really looking forward to a birthday, And so he really helped me to kind of change my mindset on that, okay? He said, you have got to celebrate life this month. He said, don't look at it as, oh my goodness, I lost my grandmother, I lost TJ. He says, look at the fact that what would they want? He said, they would want you to celebrate life, to celebrate their life, right? Celebrate life. He said, so that's what you need to do. You need to celebrate, okay? And I'm telling you what, when you think about a year ago, waking up on your birthday, right? It was dark. It was heavy, okay? Today, to wake up to sunshine, to wake up to all these.
I'm hugging you way from over here. Take your time, whatever you need. Take your time, girl.
But to wake up to the joy in everybody's voice, to wake up to just being celebrated when you felt so dark, when you felt like life was just to the point where you didn't even know that you could go on. And I just know that TJ lived his life to the fullest. He loved hard. He traveled. He did so much. And I'm excited because we also launched this month for our employees and our staff a wellness initiative. Really something to really help ensure, because a lot of times people can go through stuff and you might have no idea what they're going through, because a lot of times people just don't have an outlet. And so we really want to embrace just knowing that we want our employees to be well. And so our wellness initiative is really setting aside times where we're just telling them, take those breaks, take that wellness break. Make sure you reach out to someone. If you need to talk about something, we have a medical advisory board with all these brilliant doctors, psychologists. I know Dr. Erica Montgomery, when we lost TJ, she was there to counsel our staff, to do Zooms in with us. And so we want to just really put that platform and just to remind people that you have to indulge in self-care, take those breaks. And so I would do an injustice to his life, to my grandmother's life, not to celebrate. And so I want to thank you, Phyllis, Phyllis Nash and Christian and Luis and Sylvia. We had a chance to get together on Friday, and, we had an awesome time at Bloom. I mean, that's a vegan spot. So, we were so excited because we can keep on our plant-based life, but it was just awesome just being there, fellowshipping, and really celebrating the life, and thinking about in a positive way, the positive things and the influence, that people like my grandmother and TJ had on our life. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday, really giving my husband that time because a lot of times I'm like, hey, it's just a lot going on. But we had a chance to really get together. We painted the town, and it was just a highlight last night because not only did we get together and paint the town, but it was fun because we didn't realize, but Phyllis and Christian and Kathy, they also had reservations at the same restaurant. So, in fact, my husband was like, I think I see Phyllis. I think I see Kathy. So imagine Phyllis, Nash and Christian and Kathy and Dan and Larice Rivers, Sylvia Covington, they all walked through, okay, because they had their own reservations, just ironically, complete coincidence, nothing planned. But just imagine having a chance first to have our dinner, had our chance to really catch up, have a chance to really talk and have fun, and then to go hang out with them for another hour. I mean, it was truly just awesome. Now, today, I was actually on my way to Southern Illinois. I really had it on my mind. I said, I got to see my grandpa. I got to give him a big hug. I want to see my son. I got to see my grandkids. And now, unfortunately, there's a little COVID outbreak there. And so I'm actually having to delay it for about a week, I think, because I also am on my way to Dallas. And so I'll talk about that. But I really want to urge you guys just to not take these moments for granted. Sometimes you just have to give thanks and praise when you wake up. Just be grateful for your breath, okay? And just be encouraged to celebrate life, okay? And I'm so excited too because even with my husband, a lot of times I probably haven't done the best celebration. Yeah, we'll go to dinner and stuff, but this birthday for him, it's an epic milestone because he's turning the big 6-0. So we're going to be in the Hamptons, this year during his birthday month. So super excited about that because this is a business we can do anywhere. As we looked at Willie in Hawaii, it was just like, oh my God, we can do our business anywhere. And I've built business, as I've said before, in 40 plus countries around the world. And some of those people, I still have great relationships. I was just talking with one of my good friends in Turkey. I often keep up with my friends in Bermuda and even the Ukraine. Can you imagine just the feeling that so many of us have because we were actually in the Ukraine back in 2014. We were there. And so we know people there. We know some of the top, people that just mean so much to us and our hearts break. So we want to give prayers to Ukraine. I know I've been reaching out to some of the ones that I still keep in contact with, sometimes even if it's just once a year, but just to see that they're okay. COVID's kept us in this bubble, right? So we haven't really seen the potential of our business. Just imagine we've gotten where we've gotten. We've doubled during COVID, but we really haven't had a chance to build our business because we've been in this bubble. And I know Phyllis last week, she shared, what happened with the Mid-America Club. That was just amazing, just the network to have that opportunity to share as founders, just from our hearts, just in an open forum, about our company. And as she said, yeah, everybody wanted to join. I mean, we were there with lawyers and bankers. In fact, one of the gentlemen, one of the financial guys reached out the next day. I mean, it was just so exciting. Many of them bought products, some joined the business. And it just tells you that we have so much ahead of us, okay? When we went to the event, what was that Saturday? We had a corporate meeting in the morning. Then at 1 o'clock, we went out to be with Gail Johnson, and she is a dynamic woman. I'm telling you, she's there. I believe it's a senior home, a facility, right, with a lot of amazing men and women, but having a chance to go there and to have people like Kathy and Sylvia and Larice, Dr. Rita come out and support, to see Cheryl Johns. Oh my goodness, it was just so phenomenal to see what's really about to happen as we open these bioscans all across the country, as we start taking this movement. I know between me, Phyllis, and even Dr. Rita came out to help scan. I mean, we probably scanned at least 15 to 16 people. Imagine how lives are getting changed because not everyone can make it to our headquarters. So we've got to take the products to the people, okay? So can you imagine the potential of your business? In fact, this weekend, I am in Dallas, Texas. So yes, I'm finally letting the cat out the bag, okay? We have been promising that the first group will be Dallas because they showed up and showed out. Gigi was our raw warrior, having 14 people personally that she put on that 21-day cleanse. And we wanted to look at our numbers. We wanted to make sure the cities that showed up and showed out, we would first ensure we took care of them. And so guess what, guys? Now we're going to start the official schedule. So just know you're next, okay? If you've been out there getting it done, you've sent your emails and you've been making the request, we have you in our minds and thoughts already. We just had to do first things first and honor that one city we said would be first because of Gigi's leadership and what they've done to really set the pace with the 21-day cleanse. And so this weekend, it's going to be phenomenal because we are getting so many people booking these appointments that I was like, man, we're going to need 3 or 4 people there scanning just to keep up. But that just shows you the demand. So if you made the decision to be a wellness coach, you need to give yourself a congratulations and a pat on the back, because this is truly going to be an epic year as we now start rolling out duplication. This year we go to Jamaica. Jamaica, are you guys kidding me, right? Jamaica. So excited about that. Jamaica. And so and somebody else sounded like they were excited. I don't know if that was somebody.
That's
yeah.
I'm excited.
I can't wait, right, Phyllis? I mean, that is going to be amazing. My husband's like, when do we pack? Okay, he is ready to pack, ready to get it going. And really just a lot that you're going to see, guys. You know, we said Wakanna 3.0. We have our next big event, our 3rd year anniversary. In fact, we have some banners and stuff. We want everyone to put it on their social media that it's our 3rd year anniversary for Wakanna. So we're going to have a big celebration, a lot of tools we're going to put out so that you can help us celebrate, so we can let the world know, okay, we are here standing 3 years later. We're thriving, doing millions of dollars in sales, on our way to hundreds of millions, on our way to billions. And I know even with our Zoom calls, I know Phyllis, our CSO, she's got a lot that she's going to be doing to help each and every one of us take the Zoom calls to that next level so that we can really give you the calls, the support that helps your business to grow in ways you've never seen, right? Really ensuring we streamline our calls so that you know exactly what you're putting your guest on, and you can have a formula that's predictable and have that success that we all know is waiting for each and every one of us. And with that being said, I also want to remind everyone that we want to show up and show out at 2:30 p.m. Central. We want to join our phenomenal trichologist, Doris Mosley, and our awesome MD, Dr. Rita J. McGuire, for Save Our Strands. Kathy also will be there to help present that first part of the presentation, so you want to support that call. Of course, we have our corporate Zoom happening every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Central. We start with DJ Dr. Roz, and then, of course, at 8 o'clock, we kick off the full presentation. And I want to remind you, you want to wake up tomorrow to our Diamond Factory. I tell you what, Phyllis gives so many nuggets, helping all of us to take our business to the next level. So you want to show up, show out, get your pen and paper ready so that you can be with us, right, on these trips, because you're going to be at the top of the leaderboard. And with that said, next week, join us. We're going to give you updates on our numbers. So we'll be back again with Shannon King. You know, she is actually in Vegas this weekend, showing up and showing out. So it's always on the move, doing big things. So, hey, I always keep up with her on social media, and I'm just always so impressed. But again, join us next week because she's going to have some exciting numbers. You're going to want to hear these numbers, especially for those of you on our March Madness. And with that said, you know, I'm going to see you where? At the top, the very top, the tip top. Let's all go out and have a Wakanna day. Love you all.
Melissa, can you give the dates for Jamaica? I'm getting texts just because people want to put their vacation time in, if you know them. I think they're the 6th.
Jamaica, yeah, you're the 6th of June through the 10th of June. Yep. Okay. Everybody, but you got to win it, guys. If you didn't win it, coordinate with us. But if you've won it, we already have your name. I know many of you we've been in communication with. So if you don't have an email formally, reach out to us.
Yeah, this is for a winner.
Okay, perfect. Yes, but reach out to us, guys. Make sure we have you on our list. But yeah, we have winners, their spouses. If you won for 2, right? Winners and spouses. And if you won for 1, what we've done is you'll be pairing up with roommates, or you'll have the option of purchasing a second spot for your spouse or significant other. So you'll let us know. Okay. Wonderful. So with that said, guys, have a Wakanna day. Thank you, guys.